It began as an ordinary morning.
August 16th, 1942, Treasure Island, NAS. At Naval Air Station Treasure Island, the ground crew readied the airship. She was L-8, an L-class Navy blimp. 150 feet long, a slow, steady guardian of the coast.
America had been at war for 9 months, and the threat was no longer distant.
Japanese submarines were prowling these very waters. They had already sunk ships. The blimps were the eyes in the sky. Their job was simple: hunt, report, protect. Inside the L-8's gondola were 2 experienced men.
The pilot, Lieutenant Ernest Cody, 33 years old, and his co-pilot, Ensign Charles Adams, 38. At 6:03 a.m., L-8 lifted gracefully into the morning air. A routine patrol. No one on the ground could know it was the last time those men would ever be seen. The patrol route was standard, out past the Golden Gate,
Toward the desolate Farallon Islands.
the skies were clear. The mission, according to the log, was uneventful.
Then, at 7:38 a.m., a radio message from Lieutenant Cody.
His voice was calm, factual.
He reported they were 25 miles west of the Golden Gate, and they were investigating a suspicious oil slick on the water. This was exactly what they were trained to find. An oil slick could mean a U-boat. Nearby fishing boats and a Pan Am clipper plane saw L-8 descend.
Then, silence.
L-8 finished its sweep of the slick and simply drifted.
It didn't return to its patrol route. It didn't hunt the submarine.
It sent no further messages. The radio went quiet.
But it wasn't a distress call, it was just nothing.
For nearly 3 hours, the airship was a ghost. Then, at 11:15 a.m., a shape emerged from the fog. Bathers at Ocean Beach looked up. It was L-8. The gondola scraped the hillside, a jarring, metallic crunch. The impact broke one of its depth charges loose.
Shaken free of the weight, the blimp rose again. A dead ship, climbing.
It drifted over the rooftops of Daly City. Startled residents ran into the streets, watching the massive, silent object. It snagged a utility pole, then another. Finally, L-8 collapsed onto Bellevue Avenue. Police and firefighters rushed to the scene. They expected to find the dead, or the dying. They tore into the control car.
And they found nothing. The cabin was empty.
The Navy investigation only deepened the puzzle. This was no enemy attack. There were no bullet holes. This was no fire, no explosion. The 2 parachutes were still in their packs. The emergency life raft was still stowed in its case. The blimp's radio was in perfect working order. The confidential codes were secure. It was as if Cody and Adams had simply evaporated. The gondola door was found latched in the open position.
Did one of them open it and accidentally fall? Did the other try to grab him and get pulled out too?
It's possible. But these were veteran airmen. They knew the rules.
A massive search of the sea found no trace, no vests, no bodies.
If they fell, the cold Pacific would have claimed them in minutes.
The final report was blunt. The crew was missing for reasons unknown. They were declared dead a year later.
The L-8 itself was repaired. It was put back into service. It finished the war.
A ghost ship that had returned from its final patrol, alone. The mystery of what happened in those silent hours over the Pacific died with the men who lived it.